Hello, my pack, my tribe. Welcome to Howling After Dark. Oh, shit. Sorry. Got a bit of a cold. So, before I get into the topic of tonight's show, I want to talk about something that just recently happened. So, I think it was last night or the night before. I'm here where I always am, and I'm sleeping. I'm just starting to go to sleep, and all of a sudden I hear this bang on my door, and not just like bang, it was like bang bang bang, like somebody's knocking really loud. And so I grabbed my flashlight and I opened the door, and there's nobody there. So I go, okay, close the door, lock it, go back to bed, just about to fall asleep. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. Okay. So once again, I get up, turn the flashlight on, and open the door, and there's nobody in the door. Like, there's nobody there at the door. So I start shining the flashlight around, and so the way that we're set up here, right, is there's this like old overturned school bus that's right behind the trailer. To the left, you can see like the lights of town off in the distance ahead, and to the left, and then also to the left you can see like the freeway, which is I-40, which parallels Route 66. And so you could see those lights too, and that's all I see when I look to the left. And then to the right, in front, kind of like catty corner from the door, is this other trailer I have. It's just a little like flatbed trailer that's got a like a little wooden shed on top of it. And as I'm shining the light over towards the wooden shed, I can see like it wasn't a shadow figure, and it wasn't a mist. It was like a person. Right? It was like solid. I see like this man kind of like duck back, like he's ducking past my vision, right? So like he's ducking behind that little trailer. And so I go out there, and I walked around, and I looked all around the trailer, and there's nothing. Alright, now I'm pretty sure I know who this guy was. He is a ghost. I'm pretty sure I know who he is, because we did me and my buddy Jason did an EVP session a while back, a couple months ago, and we got the name Fred associated with the overturned bus. I'm pretty sure that was Fred, because the way he appeared was like kind of a not super tall, but like a very very husky fella, right? One could even say possibly overweight. And that's what it looked like, right? But that was like the first super solid like apparition that I've seen in maybe 10 years. And we had, I mean, I think the atmosphere had a lot to do with it, because we just had a lightning storm and stuff. So that may have played into it, but I just wanted to share that because I thought it was pretty cool. I wish I would have gotten it on camera, but next time, I guess. In any case, I'm going to get into tonight's topic. Tonight's show is called Say What. So I'm trying to think of a way to really explain this. So recently, I was watching YouTube videos like I'm one to do. I watch a lot of YouTube, mainly comedy or paranormal stuff, and I watch a lot of Slap Ham, although sometimes I look for other things, just because I get annoyed with him sometimes because of like the whole negative aspect thing that he does. Gets on my nerves sometimes. although I'm sure he's a very sweet human being and all that. So, anyways, I came across this other video, and I've been, busting my balls, so to speak, trying to find this video again so that I could link it in the description, and I can't find it right now. So, if I do find it, I will definitely link where I'm looking at this whole thing through the lens of what is what is, and seeing, for lack of a better term, the supernatural world as it is. This person is looking, or at least how it seemed to me, is that she was trying to fucking convince people without saying it that ghosts aren't real. Right? And you know what? If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. Whatever. But don't try and force it down people's throats like that. That's fucking bullshit. And then the guy, I'm sure in reality they're probably very sweet people, and they probably do usually put out a good product, but the guy came across like this fucking kind of spineless dude. I don't think that's actually... Hold on. I don't think that's actually the case. I don't think he's actually a spineless dude. I'm sure he's a great dude. But that's how he was coming across during this podcast. At least when it was just the two of them talking. And then they get this other person, this guy, who, by the way, was making all these fucking claims that for the record that I do not buy for a second. Okay, I think he's full of shit. Alright, I don't know that for a fact. That is my theory. Alright, if he's for real, I don't know what to tell you, because the shit that he claims he sees, I've never even heard of. Alright, so I don't know what to tell you about that. And I've been doing this for a long, long fucking time. Oh, that was the other thing that they said that fucking annoyed me. Is they were saying all this shit, and they were claiming that they had been investigating for 30 years, which is, almost as long as I've been investigating. And then they're saying all this shit. I'm like, well, if you were investigating for that long, you would know that that's bullshit. Sorry, because anybody that's been investigating for that long has come across both ends of the spectrum. It's not all one thing or the other. Alright? But anyways, I digress. So, anyways, they start interviewing this dude, and he's talking about how he had this near-death experience, and he can see them, and he's never had a good experience, and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And the whole thing, I didn't even finish the fucking video. I turned it off because I was so fucking annoyed. And if they happen to be listening, and they know who they are, and that they're the ones I'm talking about, here's my message to you, okay? There's no hate here, by the way. I mean, I know I'm cussing and making a big deal, but you guys personally, I don't have a fucking problem with. What I have a problem with is we in the paranormal have to be super careful about what message we're putting out there. Because you got to realize that there are people out there, whether you intend it or not, that are going to take what you fucking say as gospel, especially if you've been investigating for that length of time. So you can't say shit like that. You can say like, well, this is my theory. Because that's what it is. Because you don't know that for a fact. You know, and I do appreciate that you said, I don't know what ghosts are. But it just rubbed me the wrong fucking way. Because if you've been investigating for 30 years, you know what fucking ghosts are. And they're talking about this thing that happened that kind of changed their mind, and now they're not sure. And I understand that shit can happen, but one event or a couple of events or whatever the fuck it was, sorry, not enough to change my fucking mind after more than fucking almost 40 years. Like 30, 35 or so years I've been fucking doing this. That plus, you can't really call yourself a paranormal investigator unless you're using it, at least in your evidence gathering, what we call the scientific method. If you're not doing that, then you're not an investigator, you're a fucking hobbyist. And I don't even know what to say about that. It's not even specifically these people that I'm irate with. It's everybody like that. And it's like I'm screaming into the air and there's nobody around a lot of the time, because it's like I've been saying for years, literally years. I've been doing this podcast for longer than Ghost Wolf Paranormal's been a team. I've been doing this fucking podcast. And I've said it over and over and over and over and over and over, that you need to be careful about what you say and do if you're calling yourself a paranormal investigator, because those things will color the opinions of your clients with the next team, and the team after that, etc., etc., etc. Alright, the things we say and do can affect how others see us, which can affect our job. And I can go into the same old fucking examples, like I think it was like almost 15 years ago now, I think it was. These 7 so-called investigators from Texas were investigating the I believe it was the La Laurie plantation in New Orleans, and they actually burnt down one of the fucking buildings because they had got drunk and stoned before and during their investigation and lit a bunch of candles, and one of the candles caught fire to a set of curtains. as a result of that, other teams were not allowed to investigate Lala replantation for quite a while. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. And the things that you say, particularly on a podcast, can have the same fucking effect. So all I'm saying is watch what you fucking say. Watch what you do. Because it's not all about you. There is a community of us out here. It affects us too. So, there you have it, folks. There's the big thing that I wanted to get off my chest. So, until next time, my pack, my tribe. Peace.